This article here is from Newsweek. It's called Jussie Smollett Compared to Amber Heard as Post-Trial Interviews Air. It's from June 23rd, 2022. What's happening is a lot of Twitter users, YouTubers, people like that are comparing Jussie to Amber, and I think they've got a good reason. There are some similarities factually. Let's see what we got here. Jussie Smollett has been compared to Amber Heard on social media after the two sat down for post-trial interviews in which each professed their innocence after retrospective juries delivered verdicts against them. So right there, they're going down the same path, doubling down, not admitting to anything. Even if you don't admit everything you did was wrong, at least admit to something. That gives you more credibility. Empire star Smollett, 40, was released from Chicago's Cook County Jail in March pending appeal less than a week after a judge had sentenced him to 150 days behind bars. The actor was, in December, found guilty of lying to police about being the victim of a racist and homophobic attack on the streets of Chicago in 2019. Making an appearance on Sirius's XM's Sway in the Morning on Tuesday, Smollett, who is currently promoting his feature directional debut, B-Boy Blues, insisted to host Sway Calloway that he did not stage his own attack. Just like Amber said, she is the victim still. She didn't do it. There was no tea on the bed that she dropped. It was the dogs doubling down, and I bet they'd triple down. That's yet to come. Then they show a picture of Amber on the left and Smollett on the right, and I'm actually happy about this. The reason is the picture of Amber is not so good. She doesn't have her full makeup. It's not good lighting. She's not smiling. It shows more of the true Amber, and every time they use a photo of Johnny, he's got this frown on his face. He's in bad lighting. They do it deliberately so he looks more mean. And at least this time, they got one of Amber that represents who she truly is in reality. But that's my silly little opinion. Let's keep moving on. Smollett's interview was broadcast days after Heard's post-trial sit-down with Savannah Guthrie aired as a Dateline NBC special on Friday. Despite the jury's ruling, Heard doubled down on her allegations against Depp in her interview, insisting that all of her claims were true, as well as suggesting that the jurors came to the conclusion because her ex-husband is a fantastic actor. I don't know, man. I mean, I didn't see much acting on the stand from Johnny. He was calm, he was collected, and he said his piece. He was actually kind of joking around with Rottenborn. It felt like his own personality. When he said stuff like, "You read that very well, Rottenborn," or something like that, it was just a natural little bit, I think. While Heard spoke emotionally about the criticism she has faced from Depp supporters, backlash against the Aquaman star has shown no signs of relenting since the interview. With Heard and Smollett's interviews airing just days apart, the screen stars were compared to one another in videos that were released on YouTube, with Nate DeLore's latest update accusing Smollett of following the Amber Heard model. Well, I don't think he followed her model, but obviously it was something similar that went on there. But you never know. She probably influenced a bunch of people to try their own stuff. I mean, their own hoaxes. Maybe make up allegations about a boyfriend you had in the past who wears scary makeup and writes scary songs and things like that. I don't know. And here we see it. Nate the lawyer. Tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern, Jussie Smollett's first interview following the Amber Heard model. And this person, Eric Humley, tweets out this: "Just when we started to forget Jussie Smollett and are willing Amber Heard to move on, he's back. Let's find out what he is saying now." All right. The comparisons also made their way into social media, where a number of Twitter users had been comparing the two for the past several days. "Amber Heard and Jussie Smollett really are twinsies," wrote one Twitter user alongside a screenshot of Heard's Dateline NBC interview and Smollett's 2019 sit-down on Good Morning America before he was charged with filing a false report. And there it is by M, or Mima's Diaries. Amber Heard and Jussie Smollett really are twinsies. Well, like I said, there are definitely similarities. They even went on the same talk show after they doubled down on the allegations. Days after the court proceedings came to an end, businessman Patrick Bet-David also compared the two as he imagined them as a couple. "Amber Heard and Jussie Smollett would make one hell of a power couple," he tweeted. And there's the tweet. Not bad, almost 10,000 hearts in it, so that got quite some attention. Alright, one thing I want to get back to here is this line. Backlash against the Aquaman star has shown no signs of relenting since the interview. Now, there are people who've got the attitude, let's leave Amber alone, ignore her, and everything will get better. And I think there's a problem with that because when these corporations, when the people hiring her see there's backlash, they might be scared. They might think they might lose money. If you leave her alone, they might think you went away. They might think it's okay now to put her out there and start gaining new followers, new supporters who don't know about the case so much, don't care so much, and they will support her. Also, the portion of people who would try to ignore her are going to be going uphill against a huge mainstream and general audience now. Before the Virginia trial, I estimate probably 20 to 30 million people following this who were Johnny fans, who knew about it. Maybe a little less, I'm not sure. But there were a lot. But now, this case has billions of views, and you just got an influx of a huge general audience who doesn't know about Amber's past, and they'll be following her. Now, they're going to be a little more diplomatic. They know she lost the case, but they're not ready to hardcore boycott her yet. They're not ready to say, no way, I'm not paying. They're kind of, okay, Johnny won, I get it, but you know what? I know who she is now, let me keep an eye on her, and I have an open mind. Let me be fair. Was the trial right? And they'll start to research and things like that, and maybe they will find the facts. But my point is, those people will not be ready to say, let's ignore her so she'll go away. They're not at that stage yet. And those people now, fortunately or unfortunately, are part of what's going on and watching Amber and Johnny. That's just my opinion right now. I gotta flesh out my thoughts on it. But I just don't think ignoring her just yet is the right answer. People say I'm tired of Amber Heard. Gotcha. I get it. If you're just tired of it, but you say, yes, let's keep spreading facts and information that show she's guilty, she's committed crimes in the past, all right, that's cool. But being tired of it, I get it, sure. Yeah, you're tired of seeing her. Anyway, let me know what you think down below. Doing pop culture, that first heard, Ezra Miller's now in the news, so I'll keep track of that a little bit. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't subscribe, I'll be pretty sad about it, but I'll get over it, make a new video, something like that. See you next time. Rant done for now.